Hi, welcome to Mailbox. This video is about the different parts of leaf according to the chapter Getting to Know Plants of the class 6 science book. So let's begin. So this is a leaf. This is a mango leaf. But how do we define a leaf? So the very basic definition of a leaf can be that leaf is a part of a plant that is attached to the stem. The very basic definition of a leaf is that leaf is a part of a plant that is attached to the stem. So now let us see the different parts of a leaf. So a leaf basically has two parts. One is this portion and the other one is this portion. The portion that is flat, that is thin, that is broad, that is long is called as lamina, and the portion that is not flat, not broad, but instead is tubular and elongated is called as petiole. The petiole, one end of the petiole remains attached to the stem. You see, one end of the petiole remains attached to the stem and the other end of the petiole is attached to the lamina, or more specifically this portion of the lamina. This portion of lamina is called as the base and the tip of the lamina is called as the apex. So how do we define the base of the lamina? The base of the lamina is the portion from where the lamina seems to arise. That is, the portion from where this thin, broad, flat structure seems to arise is called as the base of the lamina. So one end of the petiole is attached to the stem, the other end of the petiole is attached to the base of the lamina. Now if you look closely, from the center of the base of the lamina, certain long, thick tubular structures are seen. The longest tubular structure that you are seeing is this one. This is called as the midrib. The thick, long tubular structure arising from the base of the lamina is called as the midrib. If you look closely, now from the midrib, that is this portion, from the midrib again certain tubular structures are arising but are of shorter length than the midrib. These are called as side rib. Okay, so these are called as side rib and this is called as the midrib. The midrib is also known as the central vein or the mid vein or the longest vein of the leaf, and the side rib is also called as the side vein. If you again look closely, from the side vein or the side rib again certain small tubular structures are arising. These are called as veinlets. So this entire portion is called as a leaf. That is, this lamina portion and this petiole portion. Combinedly, it is referred as leaf. So the petiole plus lamina is equal to leaf. Now let us see another leaf. Suppose this very common leaf, which is a papaya leaf. So this is the thin, flat portion. This hence is the lamina. The lamina, this is the apex of the lamina, the tip of the lamina, and this is the base of the lamina. Why base? Because this is the point from where the entire lamina seems to arise. And this, from the base of the lamina, we have the one end of the petiole and the other end of the petiole is attached to the stem. If you look closely, now from the center of the base of the lamina, not one but more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and one more 7. So seven thick tubular structures are arising. So here we don't have one midrib, two midrib, but we have 7 midribs or central veins or mid vein. And from this midrib again we can see certain shorter tubular structures arising. These are the veins, and then from these veins again certain smaller tubular structures are arising. These are the veinlets. So this entire thing is called as a leaf. And now by tubular structure I mean something which is tube-like, which is hollow, which is tube-like, which is long, which is hollow, just like a straw. Okay, so this is it.